Jai Hind student, today we are going to discuss the another important topic, that is communication. One of the greatest quality of a good manager is to be able to communicate effectively. Unless manager is able to interact with his subordinate in a clear, speak or easily understandable manner, it is quite unlikely that he will be able to get the desired work and acclimatize through them. At the same time, effective communication is equally important in order to inspire and motivate employees so as to make them contribute toward the organizational goal with full real enthusiasm. And both formal and informal communication are equally important for the successful running of enterprises. Communication is defined as a process of exchange of idea, view, fact, feeling, etc. between or among people to create common understanding. Thus, we can say that under communication, the sharing of thoughts among the different peoples is done in such manners that the listener is receiving them in the same spirit with the which they are being told. Or we can say that communication referred to an art of transferring fact, idea, feeling from one person to another, making him understand them. In order to complete the process of communication, it is not necessary to believe or agree with the message. It is sufficient to only understand it. Now, features of communication. First, two or more person. The first important characteristic of communication is that there must be a minimum number of two persons because no single individual can have an exchange of idea with himself. A listener is necessary to receive one ideas. Therefore, there must be at least two persons as the sender of information and the receiver. Next, exchange of idea. The communication cannot be thought of in the absence of exchange of idea. In order to complete the process of communication, there must be an exchange of idea, order, feeling, etc. among two or more than two persons. Next, mutual understanding means that the receiver should receive the information in the same spirit with which it began given. In the process of communication, it is more important to understand the information rather than to carry it out. Next, indirect communication. It is not necessary in communication that the receiver and giver of information should be face to face with each other. Communication be both direct or indirect. Either direct communication means face to face conversation, while indirect communication is through the other mean. Next, continuous process. Communication is an endless process, as in the case of the business where the manager continuously assign work to his subordinate, try to know the progress of the work and given directions. Next, uses of word as well as symbol. There can be many means of communication like the written, the oral, symbolic. The example of symbolic communication are the ringing of bell for closing a school or college, saying something by the movement of the neck, showing anger, disapproval through eyes, giving some decision by raising of a finger in a cricket, etc. So we can say that communication is considered to be a key element in the process of directing. This is because the communication is the tool through which the manager can get work done through and with the people. Without communication, it is impossible to convey any message to the member of the organizations. Thank you.